What's up everybody, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you like this video, please make sure to leave a like, maybe a comment, and subscribe for more gaming videos like this one. Definitely going to be doing something with the beta this weekend for Black Ops 4. But today, I'm in a good mood. One good enough to put up with Infinite Warfare's shit, so I decided I'd revisit this kind of controversial Call of Duty and kind of weigh in on why everybody hates this and my personal opinion. I didn't play it a lot either. As you can see, I literally just hit level 30 while recording this gameplay, but it's still fun to play on occasions for me. Anyways, let's get right into this one. So, starting off, I want to say I actually have respect for the developers of the game, because this was a really risky move on their part. The community had a very negative reaction to the announcement of this game. Hell, even a negative reaction to the rumors of this game being real, before even giving it a chance, really. So, Infinity Ward basically said, screw it. We're gonna go through with this, and we're gonna shut some mouths with this. They kinda did. I mean, I wasn't super hyped for this game, didn't play it a whole lot, but after trying it for a bit, I gotta say, it's kinda fun for me. Now, this game mostly got its hate from the futuristic setting, jetpacks, exo movements, laser guns, etc. Everybody thought this game felt more like Halo than Call of Duty, and I can kinda see why. By Infinite Warfare's release, we've seen two other futuristic Call of Duty games, and BO3 was already pretty solid. So we were ready for boots on the ground action once again. And by that time, we already had a variety of futuristic shooter games like Destiny, Titanfall 2, XCOM 2, Warframe, and two Call of Duty titles. So that's basically where the frustration came from. And while I don't agree with it 100%, I do believe the hate coming from many people is logical. In 2018, this game seems to be going pretty well, actually. Seems to be a good amount of players online. I was able to load into a free-for-all and domination lobby before recording. I've seen some players over on Xbox say they've been able to load into games of Infected, free-for-all, gun game, and obviously like team deathmatch and domination. There are still players that go hard in this game, so you're going to be up against other players with some overpowered energy weapons and whatnot, but you could easily find a good class to counter them. The NV4 is one of the easiest routes to take. I've had luck with the K-Bar as well. So if you would like to hop onto a game that I know of, you won't have a lot of trouble, but keep in mind you most likely will get frustrated due to the advantage that a lot of the higher level players will have. The lag problems with Infinite Warfare have seemed to go away too. I did not have any issues involving connection throughout my whole experience on this. You won't see as much campers as when this game was still in its life cycle, but you will see them at all. But my tip for that is aiming your sights around every corner. I know that's a really old strategy or whatever, but it still works to this day pretty well. Also, use the minimap. Even if there isn't a UAV in the air, it will help you out pretty well if you're trying to get better at this game, level up, or anything. Using the minimap is never a bad idea. Infinity Ward's involvement with this game right now is actually still pretty good, even with the community too. Right now there's a double XP and double weapon XP event going on, and earlier in the year there was a Valentine's Day event, and that's where I actually picked up the Honeybee variant of the NV4. So kudos to Infinity Ward for the continued support on this game, despite the hate coming from the community that goes on still today. But there is a lot of positive support for the game nowadays, so it's probably not as hard as it used to be, but still, respect. I know the multiplayer is the main focus of many people right now, but I also have to give it to Infinity Ward for a great campaign. That makes it so players have an escape from the multiplayer if they hate it, and have something else to do within the game. Zombies in Spaceland is cool in my opinion, but Black Ops always did it better. Still worth playing if you've never tried it though. I'm not gonna say Black Ops 4 needs a campaign, but it probably would be nice if like players had a single player story to go through, but maybe Blackout will do that job, because I know there's going to be like some single player missions for some of the specialists from Blackout, so we'll see how that goes. Another thing this game has that players really don't like is contracts, crypto keys, supply drops, and the microtransactions in general. It kind of annoys me too, but it's not terribly bad. I've got some items higher than rare from them, from common supply drops too. And I haven't opened a whole lot, but this is basically the only way to get better weapons and really the only way to get cool calling cards as well. So that is a little frustrating, but there are some cool ones from like actual gameplay by using the rigs or like a weapon or something like that. The class that I've been running that has also been a little successful lately is the NV4 Honey Badger variant with rifled barrel, stock, and quick draw as my attachments. The variant I'm using has a built-in suppressor, and the iron sights on this weapon are perfect, so no need for a sight or anything for me. The perks I'm using are Ghost, Tracker, and Pinpoint. For perk 2, I'd run either Tracker or Scavenger, up to you, but Tracker has worked for me pretty well. I did get this setup from its Nick, so if you're watching this by any chance, Nick, thank you, sir. It's been serving me well. I know a lot of people have the Honeybee variant because it was free a couple times during events. Not sure if it still is, but I know a lot of people have it. But if you don't, worry not. I'm sure this could be done with any variant of the NV4, but just to be safe, you should probably put a suppressor on there. And the rig I used was Synaptic, with my payload as Equalizer and straight as Rushdown. The Equalizer does damage and is a game changer when used right and can absolutely annihilate a setup a couple campers have going on and stop them dead in their tracks. And with Rushdown, it's almost like Advanced Warfare's exo movements. It's used to get you out of tight situations and gunfights easier. It's like the bunny hop almost. It moves really quick. The enemies probably won't even see you moving away from them when you dodge them using this. And now on to my final opinion and overall review of the game. It's decent, not my favorite COD, but I don't think it's as bad as everybody makes it out to be. The maps aren't memorable, but I love how Terminal is in space in this game. It's actually a pretty cool map, and my favorite in this game at least. The weapons aren't bad for a futuristic game either. There are some classics in this game as well as the UMP-45 and Spaz-12. Score streaks in this game are honestly pretty boring. The highest score streak in this game is the Apex, and it's basically like a buffed BO3 dart. There's no real game-changing score streaks in this game, honestly. They're underwhelming, so your primary will most likely do you all the work in this, which is fine. But it would definitely be nice if we were rewarded for going on high kill streaks in this game. The community is still pretty active in giving feedback. I've seen a good amount of tweets giving this game positive feedback and whatnot. It's actually not as much little kids as everybody thinks it would be. They've all gone to do different things and play different games, so it looks like the community of this game has been cleaned up and rid of the young ones. So don't hesitate to get involved, I guess. And yeah, I've seen a lot of good stuff from this game while trying to play it once again in mid-2018. And to answer the question in the title, it's not as bad as everybody makes it out to be, but it has its flaws for sure. Won't be your best Call of Duty experience if you never tried it before, but I may be wrong. We all think differently. So I think it's worth a shot if you've been holding off on this game for a while. You could probably get it at GameStop for like $10. So you won't be out of a lot of money if you don't like the game either. And with that, that's all I have to say on Infinite Warfare, and that will wrap up my video for today. So if you liked this video, please leave a like, maybe a comment, and subscribe for more Call of Duty contents like BO4 Beta this weekend. And I'd love to do something like this with Modern Warfare Remastered if anybody would like to see that. Also, I do want to say thank you for the success on my COD Ghosts video. I'm up over 1,000 views at the time this video was recorded. Hopefully it continues to grow and this video is successful as well. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.